Well, duh, because
It's
he's
week one of
Mexican.
the
And
2024
of
season,
course,
and it's
you know,
brought
she
to
comes
you
from
by
Mexico.
EA Sports. It's the Commanders and the
Of
Buccaneers,
course,
and
it's
it's
always going to be
all up
Mexican music
next.
in her household. You know what I wondered?
This is a city that's hosted
I
more
wonder when
Super
they
Bowls than
immigrated
almost
to the
anybody
U.S.
else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in
I
the
know
home
what?
of
They
the
came from
Buccaneers,
Mexico.
Tampa,
Like,
Florida,
yeah,
and
not New
Raymond
Mexico,
James
but the
Stadium.
country.
Well,
Or,
Brock,
I
we
don't
saw
know.
week one begin on Thursday night, and now two more teams get their
Justin, I'm pretty
season
much
started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner,
My
for
dog
both
woke me up.
teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week
Falling
where I
like
really kind of take
boots
myself back to that locker room, to week one
Sunday.
across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it's the same feeling. Right? It was hope springs eternal. Even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's week
But
one, you're so hopeful of what lies ahead.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and
then I
running
can't
from
do
Raymond
that.
James. And we won't get a return to begin the season, but already,
But
Broncos,
I
new
have to.
kickoff rules having an effect. Since it hit in the landing zone, this touchback is only going to
nothing.
be at the 20. So here they come
Just
now to take over on
wanted
offense. And leading
to,
them out, the reigning Heisman
uh,
Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Such an incredible amount of promise in this man and a lot of signs of hope since he went near the top of the draft this spring. We knew he was always going to get the start in his first career game. And this is the first step to beginning a new era for this franchise. And also that chip on his shoulder to prove that he should have been the
Wait,
number
so we
one
don't
pick.
have to use it? I actually
This one
already
is hit
used
by
it.
a defender and winds up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have
That horse
third
should be
down
dry.
here. Now, as we get a chance to look at their picks from this year's draft, Brock, we see a lot of names that are set up to help this team, both this year as rookies and down the line as well.
Yeah, you really see the two draft strategies combined here, right? Best player available and drafting for need. Some people will like one, some like the other. Personally, I think it's best when you add both to a class like they did. Some of these guys we're going to see right away, and others, well, they're going to have to develop to add some depth and serious talent down the road.
So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. They're led out by the 7th-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play.
Turn
You
down
really
so
don't want to
fast.
stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Got his target, it's Otton. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first
Yeah.
down.
you know, turned down for what by DJ Snake? I don't even feel like
For the
it's a
first time
song.
to Rashad White. And the defense gets there to force a small
That's what
ball.
I think it's just a song.
Back to the line they
It's
go.
not no
It's second
song.
down. Evans, the motion man here.
All it just is,
Pressure coming. Baker
all it just does
finds
is
his man.
firing
He's got
out,
a win.
firing
And he
out.
drives this across midfield and down into
Then
enemy
never got a
territory.
shot.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
So,
From the gun, Mayfield. Forced out to his right. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
you have Bella.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season.
Charger. Oh, whoa. Oh, okay. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. My dad is pitching you out.
Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards.
Yeah.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Tight end gets it running forward. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that.
Right. Do it.
Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. Eckler gets their 1st and more.
Right.
And finally Finally, they take him down at the 36-yard line. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it.
Oh my God. Bro.
First down, ball at the 36. Staying with Eckler. And he takes this in to the 40-yard line before going down. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Daniels leading hurry up. Third down, give to Eckler. And they wrap him up after a short push to the 42. 2 yards to the pickup. They're going to be left with 4th and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the
God, I
future.
wish we had some more.
We're at the 2-minute warning now
Wish we
from
had
Raymond
freaking Monday
James.
off. Next Monday.
The Commanders driving ahead.
Yeah.
Tressway on to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Got 44 yards on his first kick,
Or
Brock, and this
Adam
one looks to be
State, as my
longer.
case manager.
He breaks the tackle. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
Yeah, no.
They're
My
out and
case
set,
manager
first
called-
and 10. So the Buccaneer
My
offense
case
getting
manager
out there for
called
their
it
second
Adam
drive.
State.
Their first drive of the season, an uneventful
Lucky.
one, led to a punch. So they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Quite the start to that drive.
Well, you just
huh?
put
The
on-
first play sets them up now at the 38.
You didn't know. Girl, it's Saturday.
Baker now
Whatever.
from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. Throwing again is Baker. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Turn down what?
From the gun, a run for White. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Dang, that was
And not only does
4
he go the
hours
wrong
against
direction,
41
but he's stopped
p.m.
for a net loss on the return. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. He's back to throw. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Wait, so wait, how
So
you
late
watching
in the
that?
half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as
How
they
you
come
watching?
up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make
Did
some
you see me?
contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. That brings us to our... The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Bucky Irving now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Buccaneers and Rachaad White ready to take over once again. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here.
God, those
big plays, the
great.
explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Mayfield now, blitz coming. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay. Bro, Brick haven't updated again.
In motion. Another try following the sack.
Another one. I just can't read it.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Kate, if the word safety was used, and it's not a lot in NFL locker rooms, but if it was at halftime, it was about safe throws. Good to see.
They get through quick, and they got on top of it. Wow, no turnover. That's a touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Oh, man, that was awesome, Brock. First the race toward the punter to get the block, and then another race to get on top of the block kick for 6.
And when you block that punt, Kate, you do have a numbers advantage and a ferocity advantage because you know you've got an opportunity to put points on the board as well. That group wasn't just satisfied to get home and block the punt. They want to put points on the scoreboard.
Ahmed now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. On the return, here's Irving. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. First and 10, it's Mayfield.
Playing
safety valve complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What do I say?
All right, here we go. Second down. Mayfield now from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. Breaks the tackle, still going. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Somebody put the take one. I don't want to.
Baker now off to play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
I don't see why he's not.
Running back sent in motion. On target to Godwin. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them.
Help! What do I say? Why am I in this situation?
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. That's incomplete left side.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
This one's taken in by Otten. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Mayfield to throw again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Baker throwing again. It's into the hands of White. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now within 1 score in the 4th. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they throw the quarterback, they can be a difference maker.
Even though it was
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And he found some running room for a nice gain. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. This is Eckler on 2nd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. New set of downs for him at the 38. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Point after from Ahmed is good. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
This guy got freaking, what the heck?
The Commanders
12.2.
kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. On the return, here's Palmer. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
You're a dog.
To throw.
You're a dog.
And the Commanders get home. They drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up the 3rd down.
Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Oh, God, no.
Looking to throw it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. And the Commanders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
It's no good. An unexpected miss there, Brock, as he puts it left. And the lead stays frozen at 14. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now.
For the rental car.
And the Commanders get home. They drop in. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Now to throw.
Yeah, and they just look.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
It's now third down and 1.
Here he is to throw. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Here we go. It's Mayfield. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
On the return, here's Palmer. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've made. And the Commanders get home, they drop in. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Washington calls it second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use.
You thought?
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
I'm marking.
Trying again, following the sack. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Goodbye. I got home this week.
It's now third down and 1.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
Right.
Mayfield to throw for it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Daniels. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders put up even more points in a win. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Ahmed good on the extra point. And the Commanders make it a 24-point ball game.
31. Buccaneers 7.
I cannot stop listening to that song.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away.
No, I cannot stop listening to
On the return,
Espresso.
here's Palmer. And he's brought down Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.
She's left in the They're all delusional. They're all freaking delusional. All right, guys.
Motorcycle.
I love this.
What the heck?